Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm here with an exciting topic to discuss. The topic we are discussing today is measuring your team's happiness. Why is it beneficial we should measure your team's happiness? How do we measure your team's happiness? These are all the topics we are going to be discussing today. You might think to yourself, what is the point of measuring the team's happiness? What does it matter? Let's take a step back and think about it. If your team members are happy, how will they act? And how would they act if they're sad, upset, and grumpy? If you are upset, if you're grumpy, do you think so you would care about your employer's customers? You'll probably be rude to them. You wouldn't care what they're saying. You wouldn't take their opinions on board, and you certainly wouldn't help them. You would sit at your desk just making up the time and looking at the clock to see when you can go home. If you're grumpy, you're not going to invest time into innovation. Whereas happy employees, they bring in energy, they bring in commitment, they care about your customers, they care about the product they are going to be delivering, and they care about the success of the organization. So if you want a team members to be exciting, if you want your team to build innovative products, then make sure your team is a happy team. Happiness metrics in essence gives you the visibility into your team to see how proactive, how engaged they're going to be. So the happier they are, the more successful, the more better and more robust product they're going to build. In essence, there are three ways of measuring your team's happiness metrics. First one is in the retros. For instance, on regular basis, in the beginning of the retro, we have an anonymous survey sort of thing where we just click thumbs up sort of thing, seeing how happy you are feeling. What is everyone's mood today? In general, are they feeling happy? Are they feeling sad? Are they feeling upset? On those, and just keep track of those to make sure that our team in general is in a good mood, is happy. And we want to make it anonymous because if everyone can see what other people are responding back to, then they won't be honest. So we want anonymous feedback in beginning of retros to see how team is doing. The second way is what you call surveys. Regular surveys. One of the organizations that I'm working with, they run a survey twice a year for all of the employees to see how they're feeling. And they have standard set of questions that they ask every single time. One of the questions is, do you have a best friend at work? Do you feel fully compensated for your effort? And it is tracked at a team level. And then every team looks at what are the three lowest scoring things for them, and they'll put together a plan of how they can improve those things. If they score for your team tracking low, you as a team, you agree on actions that you will take to improve the results of those surveys. Number 3, as an agile leader, I am interested in how happy and how satisfied my employees or my team members are. So it is in my interest to get that information, and in my one-to-ones, I will have discussion with my team members and I will see how they're feeling and track what their mood is like. What are the things that is making them happy? What are the things that are putting them down? And generally make sure that my team is positive, feeling positive. By tracking this happiness metric, the main aim is to understand what is the thing that is keeping your team morale low, or what are the things that the team enjoys, and increasing those so that your team overall is more positive and more happy. And the things and the outcome you will find by having a happy team is following. Number 1, enhance collaboration. The happier they are, the more likely, the more they'll enjoy working with each other. More collaboration they will have, the more better they will work together and solve problems and build those robust products. Number two, happy teams are more focused teams, and you'll find that they enjoy the work, so their productivity will increase dramatically. So happier teams produce more features and are more productive. Number three, the happier team members are, the more better retention you're going to be. People you will enjoy working in your organization, in your team, so they will stay there longer. So you will get more retention, you'll get more experience built up in your team, and your team will work together, and it's going to be lot more stable going forward. The more turnaround of people you have within your team, the more often they will have to go through that norming forming phase of the team. And finally, the happy teams, they innovate more. They're going to experiment more. They will have the confidence that if they experiment and the experiment fails, there's going to be no judgment. There is no fear in the teams that are happy teams. So they will experiment more. They will innovate more. They will think of how they can make the customer's life better. So they will innovate more. So you'll find that happy teams are innovative. Thank you very much. And I hope this video was helpful for you.